Many of the stone knives that I have and other tools like scribers and stuff like that are kind of small stones like this one here, and most of them have sharp edges all the way around, so they really don't make a very comfortable tool to hold on to and try to cut something or try to scribe a bone or score wood to break it or whatever. But there is something you can do. This bone that I have right here has a lateral crack in it that runs nearly the whole length. See if I lift this piece out. See, that makes a nice sharp tool right there. But the most important thing is this bone right here. You see how the crack is wide here and it slowly tapers to a sharp point. Well, what I can do with that is I can take this knife blade right here, it's kind of triangle shaped, I can slide it up in there like that, jiggle it in until it goes tight, and it makes a perfect holder for this stone, so I don't have to worry about cutting my fingers or anything like that. It just wedges right in there, it won't turn out, just holds it right in place, holds it tight, and really it's the perfect thing. Instead of just trying to grip a small stone like that, I can fit it into a holder like that. And it turns it into an effective tool that I can even pair with it like a paring knife. And, you know, cut deep scribes into wood or bones or anything else, even cutting leather. Now this stone here only has one sharp edge, and it's right here, and it's triangle shaped, and it's not really useful for anything if I'm not trying to light a fire with it. This is flint. If I'm not trying to light a fire with it, this really wouldn't be useful for any kind of a tool unless you've got a holder like this bone to put it in. Now see that I've got a handle for, and I can use it to scribe or scratch bones or anything like that. So I just turned a small, too hard to use stone into a useful tool just by having this bone holder. And of course this piece of bone that came out of there, this nice sharp awl, and use it for punching holes in leather. See, just punched a hole right through there. Almost no effort at all. And this is another piece of bone right here that a squirrel chewed extensively. See, every one of those little marks right there are chew marks. You can really see them prominent right there on the end. Well, the thing about this is I didn't have to sharpen this knife. The squirrel sharpened it for me. I just broke it off and had a knife ready to use. And the squirrel did all the work. And this oyster shell right here, which is also a razor sharp knife along this edge right here, isn't anything exceptional except for the fact that it looks like a foot. See? Shaped just like a human foot. Now that's really neat. Now this is a piece of oak wood that has a burl on it, and I use this as a digging stick. See, I burn the ends of it, both ends. This one's got a little hoof on the end, and as you can see, well, it's an ergonomic handle. It just fits the hand perfect at the perfect angle for pressing it into the ground to dig up roots. See, it's just a perfect thing. And I can use the same tool to dig into hollow logs and stuff like that and search for grubs, because on the other end I have a badger's head. See, and it's shaped just like a badger. You even got the eye right there. You see that? You just burned out of a piece of wood. Hoof of a deer and the nose of a badger. Excellent tool for digging. Alright, let's see if we can get this torch lit. Yeah, it takes a minute. Voila. As you can see, this familiar bracket fungus soaked in oil. Well, bacon grease. And I tell you, there just ain't nothing like a good bracket fungus torch. You see, fire will eventually engulf the whole entire thing because the bracket fungus is turned at an angle. When the torch is held straight up and down, the fire can climb. And that's exactly what it does. If I was fishing and trying to find my way through a cave, this torch would be perfect. Pick it up, doesn't fall apart. Puts out plenty of light. See, it's just a simple shell collar and half of a pine burl. And then a second stick to hold the burl in place. Even though the stick's on fire right there, it isn't burning below the bracket fungus. So it's not going to fall apart. Just any tool that you need to have to get a job done is perfect. But when I go out into the woods, I seek out that resemble an animal or a human part, like the foot knife that I showed you, or sometimes the tools resemble an elephant or a bobcat, a snail. It's all kinds of really neat stuff like that. And that's what drives me to go further and further into the woods, is hoping to find that perfect wooden tool that is growing on a tree that looks like an elephant or looks like a bobcat. We can make any tool we want with our hands, but so very few of the tools that we need are duplicated in nature, and when you really find one, it's just an amazing thing.